up with no ocean.
Yesterday might not have been a good day, but today is going to be a great day because I got a new truck. That's right, ladies and gents, we have a 2017 Silverado LTZ. Now, I don't know what that stands for, but I do know it means the truck is luxurious in some way. It's a high trim model. I do want to talk about why I chose a 1500 gas truck as opposed to a new Duramax, and it actually has a lot to do with the video I made the other day with Dirty Max Jack and his 2015 LML. I thought for sure that I was going to drive his truck and it would ruin my Duramax for me. I thought, you know, my Duramax is going to be so old and outdated compared to this thing, I'm going to have no choice but to get a new one. The video and, you know, spending the day with it really kind of had the opposite effect. Now, don't get me wrong, his truck is great. Sorry, you're pointing the wrong way here for the sun. His truck is great and I did love it, but I really didn't feel like, from the perspective of, you know, having a diesel truck, I didn't feel like mine was that far behind. I came away from making that video actually happier with my truck and thinking that it's better than I ever did, which is pretty cool. But it got me thinking, you know, maybe instead of a new Duramax, which would make my old Duramax more of something that's in the background, which I don't want it to be. You know, I always want the Duramax to be a focal point. It always has been, it always should be. So rather than have a new Duramax, which would really replace the old one, why not get something totally different? And that's what I did here. This is one of those times where I actually got the best deal really close to home. Sutliff Chevrolet, which is like 2 minutes from my house. The deals that those guys have going on right now on trucks is insane. So check them out if you want. I have the links down below, but a big thank you to them. And let me talk about the color real quick. Now, I chose blue for one reason, because I had a gasser blue Silverado way back. If you've been with the channel for a while, you may have seen it. I made a couple of videos about it. And I was originally going to do a build series with that truck before I got my Duramax. But, you know, I always loved blue trucks, especially Chevy blue colors. Normally this comes in chrome, which I didn't like, went for the color match. And of course I got the blacked out badges. This is a Z71 package truck, which is like the off-road package for them. Comes with shocks, some other things. So it's definitely a really good looking truck in my opinion. They also have color match, you know, color on the rear bumper, backup camera, again, another blacked out logo, the bumper step, which is cool, although this truck is not hard to get into. Like my truck, it took me a while to get used to it. Like this truck is so easy to get in and out of, whereas my Duramax, not so easy, but don't worry, it's not gonna stay easy for long. Definitely gonna be up higher, but we have the built-in bed liner, so I don't have to worry about that. I think they use Line-X for these, but it's very nice, you know, even on the tailgate. Overall, I really like the new design of these Silverados. I think they look cool, especially, you know, for me, the best part is the front end. It just looks so mean with these little LED strips down below. The built-in LED fog lights are great. As you saw in the opening, not opening shots, but the little cinematic, my attempt at cinematic shots, I did, of course, opt for the V8, which you would be surprised how many trucks are being sold these days with V6s, a ton of them. Moving on to the inside of the truck, it is gorgeous as you would expect. It's full leather and a crew cab model. The back seat is huge, by the way. There's so much room back there. and fully optioned. We don't have a single blank button in the whole lineup. It does have the power outlet, which is great for a YouTube vlogger. Storage space is out of control. We have so much of it. We got the manuals down there and a water bottle. I mean, this is huge. This is huge. Like, this is a pretty big water bottle. You could fit a whole bunch of stuff in there, probably body parts. And we have the wireless charging pad up top here. It is really hot in this truck, if you can't tell. I'm not gonna bore you guys to death with all the features. I mean, it comes with everything you would expect on a new like mid-range to even luxury car, really. Everything you can think of, Apple CarPlay, all that stuff. So I'm not gonna talk about that, but I will cover some of the little things that I really like. Brand new AC works great. Let me start with this button here, which I didn't know originally what it did because this truck does not have a sunroof. So I pressed it and check that out. Check this out. When you go into reverse, you get the camera, but did you hear that? The seat vibrates. There's even a warning that comes up on the main screen that says check the back seat if you try to leave the truck with something back there, which is great for if you have kids that you don't really love. My only complaint is this. I have a 5.3 liter American V8 and I can't hear it at all. Not even a little bit. We're gonna have to fix that. Let's talk about the deal real quick because I do have the original window sticker still on the truck, and this is a $55,000 vehicle, but with the discounts and everything, basically it's a $47,000 vehicle all said and done, which in my opinion is a steal. You are getting a luxury car with all the options. You really are. In the form of a pickup truck, so I think it's great. Now let's talk about the modifications that I am going to do because we all know that's coming. Definitely, like I said, an exhaust. We're gonna get blacked out tow mirrors and maybe look into getting some blacked out window trim and door handles. And of course, blacked out wheels. Probably gonna go with fuel wheels in the same setup I have now. Not as wide though, definitely not as wide. And I'm thinking not a 6-inch lift, but a 4-inch lift and 33s. Nothing too crazy. I want this to be a really nice daily driver. I know the truck and my Corvette are both really daily drivers, but this thing, I want it to be a little bit more low-key. Oh my God, I love it so much. A blank canvas, no rust. I'm so excited I get to take care of it. It's gonna be great. I'm losing it. I may or may not get a little too excited about no rust, but I hope that you guys like the new Silverado as much as I do, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you are stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care, have a great day. This could be test number 1.
I was gonna say, man, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I feel like we're in Mexico, so yeah.
Did we find ourselves in Mexico that fast?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
It's a short drive from PA.
that's incredible. So, are you running traction control or not?
My truck doesn't have traction control.
Oh shit! Turn mine off.
last run, I definitely did not leave early and cheat, and I won. So that's 1 out of 3 for me.
And
But
2 out of 3 for the. Oh, let's do that.
I would
again.
say your truck is faster. What, you screwed up?
Yeah, I fucked up.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Jesus Christ.
But then I'll let him vlog. Basically, not surprisingly, the 2015 is faster, but I have to say, not as bad as I thought.
No, dude, I'm actually gonna agree. If you can leave on the second beep, it is in your advantage.
Okay, fuck you.